Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking here with Mr. Charlie Terry. Is that correct?
Yes,
Charles
sir.
Terry? Hank Costin. Thank you very much for talking with the viewers on Flightline today.
My pleasure.
Now, you're the president of the Formula V Racing Association?
That's right.
Tell us just a little bit about its history.
Okay, well, first official race was in 1977, not too far from here in Sturgis, Kentucky, just south of Evansville, Indiana. And I've been in every one.
No kidding, every race?
Every race, yeah.
Wow.
Steve Whitman was kind of the one of the originators of this, and he's just celebrated his 90th birthday and renewed his aerobatic waiver and his racing certificate. He's still racing at 90.
Now, Steve Whitman is an aviation Hall of Famer and living, I think, in Florida now. But and didn't he design one of these Formula V airplanes?
Yeah, we have one of his over here, as a matter of fact. We have a V-Wit, one V-Wit in the race. Steve lives in the winter in Florida and the summer up in Oshkosh. That's Whitman Field up in Oshkosh.
Understand, and we're going to be there next week.
Great.
Tell me, these are Sonorai aircraft, is that correct?
That's correct. All but the number 7 is a V-Wit. So if Steve was here, he was here with us last year and did the flagging for us, and I think he'd be rooting very hard for the V-Wit.
Understand, certainly. Well, tell us a little bit about the airplane, Charlie, real quickly.
Okay, this was designed by a fellow named John Minette back around, I believe, 1971 or so, or 72, the first one flew. I completed one in 75, and there's probably about 100 of them around the country. Not most of them for racing, most of them are for sport. And it is a racer that you can fly around for sport. It's a pretty good cross-country airplane. You can go cruise at about 150 on 3 gallons an hour.
Wow, now these are actually Volkswagen powered, is that right?
These are Volkswagens. That's what the V stands for. They're 1600 cc, basically stock Volkswagen engines, like in your Bug.
If you guys have any old Volkswagens in your backyard, then just look what you can turn it into, right?
You better hide them because we're always looking.
Now tell me, are there any other limitations besides the Volkswagen engine?
Yes, it's a whole formula. It has a 75-foot wingspan or greater. They have to weigh at least 450 pounds. Most of these are running over 500, with the exception of the V-Wit, which is a light one. It's close to the minimum weight.
I see. Now, who's leading the series at this time?
Well, Brian Dempsey in Miss Annapolis has been our champ for 5 years now, and that's the motto this year, Get Brian. We're really out to get
Brian. Well, we've spent some time out on turn 6, and now we're going to be watching the rest of the race this afternoon. We're really looking forward to it. Okay, now the wing area?
Okay, 75 square feet. There is a maximum wingspan, 22 feet, and various other things. I said minimum weight, maximum size engine. And I would like to mention that we are the Powerade racers this weekend. We're racing for Coke's new sports drink, Powerade.
Well, very good. Well, we're really glad to have you here, and as I understand, Formula V racing is really on the upsurge, and Flightline looks forward to following you guys around to all the other races as well. But when's the next one?
Okay, next one is, let's see, second week in September, and we're down at Naval Air Station Oceana in Virginia Beach, which we did last year very successfully, and invited us back and given us a key slot. We got kind of an early slot last year. I don't think they had a lot of faith in us till they saw us. Then we're doing Myrtle Beach, first weekend in October. I think it's October 7th. I'm going to have to check the date. New airport there, was an Air Force base, is now General Aviation. And then we're going to Oahu, Hawaii, Naval Air Station in Barbers Point for the Navy.
Outstanding. Carol, could you stand to go to Oahu, Hawaii to see the... she's nodding yes back there. Okay. Charlie, thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you many times and have a very successful season.
Root for me, will you?
Okay.
Thanks.
Will do. Thank you.
Thank you.